What's up, everybody? Your boy Hercules. Today I'm gonna do something a little different. It's something I'm gonna start doing every other week, and that is unpacking the good and bad in my life. So it's kind of just a way to express what's going on in my life, the good, the bad, and to just, talk about it instead of keeping it in. I figure it might help with some things, and we'll just see how it goes. I'm gonna try to do it every other week. And quickly, as far as the No Nut November thing goes, I know I didn't pass the last couple of days. I've been super busy. I'm gonna post a video on the 10th, being kind of 10 days after No Nut November, and I'll let y'all know how everything went and how everything's going right now. So to get that out of the way. So what's been going on in my life, unpacking the good, the bad. There's one thing I want to touch on, which would be the main focus of the video, and I'm probably just gonna actually talk about that. And maybe on another video I'll talk about how crazy my life has been and more of the details of that. Because I've been super busy. But the one thing I wanted to talk about today is I've been watching this show. I just recently started watching this show called Perfect Strangers, and it's about this guy and this Larry and this other guy Balky. They're cousins. They end up um, Balky is a foreigner. He comes to America and he's living with Larry, his cousin. And the interesting thing that I thought about when I was watching him is that I know it's a funny show, it's a sitcom, but there was something that really caught my attention on a deep level. It's that Larry, the American cousin, a lot of his problems are he can't, or as Balky say, he can't take anything good, and whenever he does get a glimpse of something good, he pounds it into the ground. For example, there was this one episode where Larry and Balky went to Vegas, and Larry was on Balky, his ass the whole time, basically saying, "You're not going to gamble. We're not even going to the casinos. We're not going to touch gambling. You're not going to get into gambling because it's bad. It's very bad. I've seen family members, their lives destroyed because of it." And so when they get there, Larry's like, "No gambling, no gambling, no going to the casino." Balky ends up convincing him to go to at least just walk through the casino. And when they're walking through, Larry catches Balky gambling. He's putting money on red, and he ends up winning like twice in a row, very lucky. And then Balky wants to stop there. He had his fun. But Larry is like, "Oh, okay, we can actually win some more. We can win some more." He ends up selling his plane ticket, he ends up selling a bunch of stuff just to buy more chips to try to win more and more money. And the whole idea of it was that Larry is very polarizing. So he's either on this end, no gambling, no gambling at all, we're not even going to walk into the casino, or he's at this end where he's gambling his savings, his plane ticket away, valuable things just to get some more money. It's like an addiction to him. And so that's the whole thing Balky is saying, that he can't have a good in between. Balky enjoyed the casino, but he didn't let it take over his life. I feel like that's something with me that I struggle with, in the sense that for example, in the past, whenever I would try my no-fap streaks and I would end up failing, so let's say I go 21 days and then I end up failing, I would then give up and be like, okay, well, I wasn't able to go 90 days or whatever, wasn't able to go 100 days, so it's pointless. I'm just gonna fap 2 times a day now. So I go from this to this just like that. I'm not happy with in between. Same thing goes with, honestly, like my relationship with women or my social anxiety. I'm either on this end or I'm on this end, in the sense that I've always struggled with um, social awkwardness or anxiety. I'm not terrible, but it is something I've struggled with. And I'm either on this end to where I'm just not going to go out because of my social awkwardness sometimes and my anxiety, or I'm not even going to try at all. So it's like, I don't know if I explained that well. Let me give you an example. Um, Either there's this party going on, right? And either I'm going to go and just not try to improve my awkwardness and my anxiety at all, or I'm just not going to go. And same thing with fitness. I started going to the gym about a year and a half ago. I went for like 6 months straight every day. I didn't get the results I exactly wanted. Wasn't perfect. It was pretty decent. It wasn't perfect. And so because of that, I gave up on the gym. And ever for the past year, I would say I've been very inconsistent going to the gym. So it's just a struggle I find into where I just can't, like, I can't be happy with being somewhere in the middle. I need to be either the best, perfect, or I'm the worst and I suck. And that's something that I do struggle with. It does help me in some areas where it makes me, I'm like a perfectionist, so it makes me push myself a lot certain times for certain things, but also in a lot of situations it hinders me because I can't be the perfect and the best at every single aspect in my life. So I just give up and I don't even try. So that's what something I was thought that was interesting. If y'all have any comments or ideas how to help me with this or try to find the balance, please let me know down in the comments. And like I said, I'm gonna be doing these videos about once every other week, just to get some stuff off my chest because I'm not a big talker. I don't really talk to anybody about my stuff, about the shit I'm going through. So I thought this might be a cool way to do it. And yeah, I will see y'all in the next video, which will be, I believe, the 10th. And I'll do the whole No Nut November recap and all that. So anyway, I'll see you later, guys. Peace.